What is going on, everybody? Another episode of 4x4 Camping and Adventures. Today's episode, well, got something pretty cool to show you. It's a little bit different, and the car is completely different now that since I've done this. It makes a huge difference to the whole vehicle. So without any further ado, let me show you the next thing I've done to the car, which I was a little bit hesitant about at first. But when I saw it with the way it is now, I'm pretty safe to say that I do quite like it. So, as I said, without any further ado, let's have a bit of a look. But if I take it a bit further back, something is drastically missing from the car. So as you can see, I've taken the canopy off, I've taken everything out of the tray. The tray is now completely empty, and there is a good reason behind this. I do still want to get the steel tray, so that is not off the table. The vehicle is still going to get a steel tray, but for the time being, I've got a bit of another idea up my sleeve that I want to do to the car before I put the steel tray on and before I go crazy with that kind of setup. I reckon it looks pretty damn good. I've actually got the sports bar. That's a new addition. I just literally painted that today, and it definitely sets off the back of the car. But look, I'm sort of pretty stoked with how it turned out. If you sort of get the car as a full shot, I reckon it suits the sports bar. Definitely looks a lot more streamlined. I mean, with the other canopy setup, I had the lights, had the canopy, had the roof rack and that kind of stuff on the canopy. I was taking it all off for the steel tray anyway, and then I thought to myself, well, I'm taking it all off, so why don't I just drive around with the tray for a bit? And then since I found out. I've probably lost, I don't know, 300 to 400 kilos off the back end with all the batteries and that kind of stuff in it. I've sort of gained some power back, and it's a hell of a lot better on fuel. It's sort of better in every respect. So I started falling back in love with how powerful it was and all that side of things. So yeah, this is where I'm at now. The sort of plans with it set up like this. As you can see, the back end is really high. The front end, I'll go into that into another video, but I've got to get the front shocks, not front shocks, I need the front springs replaced because they've sagged, unfortunately. But I don't think they were rated correctly for the bull bar, the winch and that kind of stuff, and factor in the snorkel and all that kind of stuff on there as well. I don't think it was factored when we originally did it, but that's fine. That live and learn. That's fine. I've got no stress about that. I'm still happy with the setup, but sucks that it sagged, and that is what it is. But next time I'll obviously get something that's rated to my vehicle. And because there's a bit of a delay on the tray, I've got a bit of time to sort of reconfig the current setup to use it. I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, you're there to go camping, so use what you've got, and I can reconfigure this again and reinstall stuff. I mean, it's neither here nor there to me, so it takes 5 minutes to sort of chuck everything back in, and the drawers will take 2 seconds to pull out once I get the steel tray anyway. But I've got a few sort of quirky ideas, all this sort of stuff. So talking about this kind of thing, I'm going to make videos and all that kind of thing. Obviously get into a few more DIY videos, and pretty much from here on. So yeah, expect to see sort of a few more DIY videos, especially how I'm going to set up this tray. They're going to do a fair few videos based on that. I'm not going to sort of have batteries in there. I'm going to have a solar panel on the roof again. So there's going to be plenty going on with the car. So it's almost in its phase 3, or even phase 4. It could be phase 4. I'm not quite sure yet, because I believe I did a phase 3 video when I had the large drawers and all that kind of stuff set up in the car. or that might have been a part 3, I'm not quite sure. I couldn't believe it actually the other day. I looked at my YouTube, and my YouTube had 500,000 views, just under a year and a half. Just under in a year and a half. So I was pretty sort of chuffed with that, because there's a lot of people out there that really enjoy watching my videos. I really enjoy making them, and even how much sort of labour intensive and how much time they sort of take out of your life and that kind of thing to do them properly, like filming, the editing, and all that kind of stuff. That all takes time. I mean, a video probably from start to finish takes, I don't know, probably 3 to 5 hours to really get it done properly, and re-edit, render, and that kind of stuff. So it's definitely an investment, but yeah, sort of seeing 500,000 views on the old view counter was pretty damn cool. So I was pretty happy to see that. But then yeah, 3,400 subscribers, I think, as of this video is going to land roughly. So even that's pretty crazy, in a year and a half. I think yeah, it's absolutely chuffed with what's been going on with the channel. So that obviously is a testament to everyone watching the video, so I thank you guys for watching the video. But stay tuned, there is going to be plenty more going on with this big girl, and as always, I'll keep you updated. If you have not joined my Instagram, get on there, because I've got videos and photos and all that kind of stuff, and like I post and that kind of stuff up there with what's going on, and generally what's going to happen to the Triton, and generally some behind the scenes stuff. But as always, if I don't see you in the next video, I might see you out in the tracks and trails, and if I don't see you out in the tracks and trails, I shall see you later. And on that note, I'll leave it there. See you later.